Hello again. I'm teaching myself to spin flax. I thought I would never spin flax. And let me adjust the camera just a little bit more for you. Anyway, I'm using my Modern Luette S10C concept. It's on next to the lowest ratio. You might have to play with your wheel. And I didn't have a distaff, so I just used a camera tripod and put a pole on it, used some pipe clamps or hose clamps to tie it on. As you can see, nothing fancy. This is only my second strick. And I tell you, it is a learning experience. If you want something new to do in spinning, you need to try flax, just for the fun of it. My water, I've tried plain water, I've tried rainwater, I've tried water with boiled flaxseed oil. What I ended up liking the best was water that I simmered some leftover hackled flax in for about 10 minutes and then drained it. I was told that it had more properties in it than just plain water. It is a learning experience, as I told you, and I'm certainly not a professional yet. It's a two-handed type drafting that's quite different than spinning wool or cotton. It is a new adventure entirely. It requires that the fiber be kept wet. Traditionally, it is spun counterclockwise, which gets to be a problem if you're going to ply it with something else. In the beginning, don't think you're going to spin it as thin as a gnat's eyebrow. That's just not happening. If you can go for maybe that much, if you can see that, that is just maybe, let's say 10, 15 fibers at the most. Keep it very damp in the beginning. Don't be frustrated if it breaks on you half a dozen times. But what happens is you're drafting or pulling just a little bit with your left hand at the same time as you are twisting, and then giving it a pre-twist with your right hand and wetting that and giving it. Do you see how I'm kind of twisting it with my thumb and index finger in my right hand? And I'm kind of giving it a little extra twist. If it breaks on you, it doesn't have enough twist. Try a different wheel ratio or change your speed. There's so many different variables and so much to learn with this. I've been told it takes 5 years to learn how to spin flax well. I've got a long ways to go. I suppose I need to keep practicing. I do have some of that Berta's flax that is actually Maria's flax. So I'm practicing on some cheaper, less expensive flax. This is from the Woolery. I'm sure you've heard of that online retailer. I have some others that is coming for different stricks that I can practice on. But you can see how it might get hairy there. I'm getting too much that I really don't want. So I'll give it a little untwist, just like you would wool. I might give it a little tug to try and get some of that out so I can get it a little more uniform. And then I'll let that twist work in once again. And again, I'm going counterclockwise. But try it. It's kind of fun. It's different. If you're bored with wool or cotton or some other fibers, just try it, and it's a learning experience. Something that we all need to expand out into our talents and our gifts. So have fun spinning.